frame 3 invincible up B out of shield. You know, it can be very hard to touch Game & Watch's shield effectively, and at the same time as that, Game & Watch has a kit that's designed to combo big-bodied characters forever.
Right.
You know, and that's like pretty much r.o.b's only weakness in this game is he's very susceptible to like long combos extensions.
And then his
man,
boy,
up smash out of shield.
shield.
He waited for that too. He put a little bit of charge into it.
A big part of r.o.b's gameplay is like having that laser just like pulling out as a trump card like randomly, but Q has shown that like his bucket usage is just on point.
Yeah, and also the fact that the bucket, yes, it absorbs, but the lasting hitbox also is a reflector, so he can just reflect gyro back at r.o.b a lot of times too if he just shoots it at him. But the up smash out of shield, that's going to be one way to do it. Thank you, Weebvile, for hooking it up with the waters. You know, we got some waters because we're also drinking some beers. Cheers. Cheers.
H2O, Hydro homies.
H2O. I'm H2O intolerant. Anyways.
We've got Q with a pretty sizable percentage lead here.
Yeah, so Q is definitely going to be racking up damage probably a little bit quicker than Anathema, but at the same time, Game & Watch is such a light character that if r.o.b happens to get a good string, it could lead to a death, especially if it ends with a side B.
Right, right.
You know, because that arm rotor that's a crazy move in this game.
And he can just drag you off stage and just take you to the horizontal blast stones like nobody's business.
Yep. So like we said, right there, he tried to land on the shield with Nair, which is what r.o.b's typically like to do, but it's not very effective against Game & Watch. Game & Watch can kind of just get out of that situation whenever he needs to. At the same time, if Anathema is aware of that, there's the arm rotor for the kill, but if Anathema is aware of these side Bs, I mean these up B out of shields, he can do something to answer. Like he can like double jump up immediate up air to try to hit him, even though the down air might come out. There's a few different scenarios. You gotta, both of these characters have to be 1 to 2 steps ahead of the other one to try to actually succeed in neutral.
And we haven't even talked about Game & Watch's smash attacks yet.
Oh yeah, so no one ever has mashed out of Game & Watch's down smash, okay?
Yeah.
No one.
It's written like in stone.
It's written in stone. You cannot mash out of this move. You just die.
There's that reflector you're talking about on that gyro.
Yep.
It just messes up Anathema's game plan a lot. He's not able to set up those gyro traps so cleanly.
Yeah, and Q can kind of just up B to ignore the gyro at the ledge too. I believe he hits it away because he's invincible. There we go. Down throw to Nair to up B. Those are the quick conversions that Game & Watch has off of grab. You really don't want to get grabbed by that character at low percent. You're going to be taking 40 to 50.
And that's not even saying we've been watching Q. He has that down throw to side B option if he wants to go for the RNG factor, maybe hope for that 9.
Yeah, you know, it's a 1 in 9 chance that you're the best player in the world. So, and there we go. The back air.
You take a back air to the face.
That super disjointed back air from Anathema actually going to get him that game 1 in this loser semis here at Barrel of Monk's 4th Brew. We also have a drinking bracket that's coming up after the main bracket, and highly recommend anyone here that is a beer drinker to enter that bracket. You know, it is a very fun event. The way it works is you drink a beer, like a cup of beer has to be done before game 2, I believe, right?
Yeah.
And you cannot play and drink at the same time.
Yeah, your controller has to be on the table or on your lap or something. You cannot be touching it at the same time as you're drinking.
You could also just do a gentleman's chug.
That's a pretty popular option here.
Both players just chug it right before the game, and then that's how you can, you know, have an actual game.
Yeah,
with no interruptions.
That'll be coming up right after the regular bracket, which is kind of whatever. So everybody stay tuned for the drinking bracket, though. That's the main attraction.
Game 2, they decided to go back to play Pokemon Stadium 2. I don't know if I agree with this. I feel like there are different stage options that Q could have picked that could have maybe benefited his combo strings. Maybe it's something along the lines of like Yoshi's. But at the same time, you know, r.o.b probably doesn't have any bad stages.
Right.
I would assume.
I mean, that would also help out with the weight differential. r.o.b is a thick boy.
Wow, he hit him with the aerial hitbox of the down smash, actually sending him up and almost killed him.
Q also likes to throw out that I'm going to stand here and charge this up smash. Let's see what you got.
Yeah. I think Q really has to play kind of bait and punishy, especially if he's trying to fight ground to ground against r.o.b, because r.o.b's down tilt is one of the most potent grounded options in this game. It's super fast, super safe, links into itself, trips. You know, that move does everything you want it to do.
Yeah, it's a tilt. With,
man.
Oh boy.
Spiking that is hard. That's not easy to spike. and Anathema is now just going to try to...
He's just swinging his arms,
Yeah,
and
he's
it's
kinda
working
swinging his
real
arms.
well.
You know, I thought he would be camping back a little more, but he's actually being very aggressive, and it cost him that stock right there with that forward air attempt.
But he is doing something you talked about earlier, landing with that nair when he's spaced out, so his like fire jets are just on poking the shield. We saw Q go for that up B out of shield, and it just didn't work. His Anathema spacing was so on point.
Yeah, if you're landing like on the top of Game & Watch's shield, you're gonna get hit by that side B. But if you're kind of landing more on the side with like the maximum spacing possible, it can be much safer. And then that nair is really gonna be like the big. That's gonna be the big factor for Game & Watch is how well can he use nair to cover these landing attempts by r.o.b.
Plus also
tilt
the
up air,
combo
but
potential.
he actually up B'd out. But then that time he tried to air stall himself with the down B, got hit with a single hit of the up air, and that's all it takes to take that stock.
Yeah, Game & Watch being such a light character, he's gonna die at some early percents. Going for that vibe check, charging the smash. Q not falling for it though.
Some bacon coming out into the up air, into the up B. I like that conversion. Sausage links for days.
It's how Game & Watch became the best ledge trapper in the world, pretty much.
Yep, baby's first ledge trap.
But Q with the he's down pretty much an entire stock. He's got to be looking to seal this one away real quick.
Yeah, he used that disjointed chair to just get him off of him, and now he's trying to pressure the corner, but he actually let him get back on the stage by retreating to the platform. I don't know if I agree with that with Q.
All this extra credit from Anathema is just, oh boy.
Yeah, and if I believe this is a best of 3?
Semis, I think so.
Yeah, I think this is a best of 3. So this could be Q's last tournament stock. But he actually decided to down air off the stage to take that stock, and now if he can get like 1 or 2 good combo strings, he could actually make this a possibility.
We might even see
that.
that.
Oh, and the sour
wow,
spot.
tech.
And that's it.
Yeah,
It's over.
not coming back from that one.
And it was a best of 3. All right, so Anathema going to be moving on to losers finals.
Hoping to get hoping to meet up with Choco and Grands, but we'll see.
And if you guys haven't already, please like, follow, subscribe, and retweet the stream. Twitch.tv/Doghouse Esports.
Esports.
They're here hosting this event. This is a monthly now. Originally it was